Okay, so we're on number 28 now. And we are following the treasure map of Captain Zigzag. From the old pirate stump, take ye 30 paces east, then 20 paces north, 6 paces west, and another 25 paces north. And there ye find my treasure. So this is another one of those problems where you have to start on one point in the page and start following the instructions. So we first go 30 paces east from our starting point. So east goes this way, 30. Then we go 20 north. And then we go 6 west. 6 west, and then 25 north. And that's where the treasure is. So we're starting here, this is where the stump is or something like that. So we've got to figure out how far we are from the stump. So let's see here. If I've got a right triangle, let's find our dimensions. Actually, I'm going to redraw the triangle over here so it's a little bit cleaner. And we start and we move. Well, we know that we're going up a total of 20 plus 25, so 45 paces up north. It's this east-west business that we need to make sure we're clear on. So if we go 30 here, but 6 of it is taken up going back the other direction, that tells me we're probably at 24 here, right? Because 24 plus 6 will give us the 30. So we can use our good friend the Pythagorean theorem to help us find the treasure at the stump. All right, so we've got, is this a family? Is there a number that can go into both 24 and 45? Take a look at it. Doesn't seem like it. So I think we're going to have to stick with the old Pythagorean theorem. So 24 squared plus 45 squared equals x squared. That line. All right, so we get 20, 25, and 576. And then we can go ahead and say that's 2601. And so we've got x equals 51. Hey, we found another family. Look at that. So it's 51 paces from where they start. That's another family, the 24, 45, 51 family. I wouldn't spend my time memorizing it, but that's interesting. All right, 29 now. We have a kite. So we've got to remember back to our days of quadrilaterals and the kite. So we have 2 sets of sides that are congruent. So that they're adjacent. There we go. And we know, let's see, this is K, I, T, E, P. KP is 9. TP is 4. We need to find IE and then the perimeter of the kite. So remember, these guys are perpendicular, and this piece and this piece, let's see, I need to use 3 ticks here. They are the same length because this diagonal bisects this diagonal. So let's take a look at, sorry, I'm drawing a blank for a second here. IE, where's IE? IE is this guy here. We have a 9, so we've got, this is 13 from here to here. K-I-T, oh, helps if you read the instructions. There's a right angle. There's a right angle. That's helpful, don't you think? So we've got right angles there, which means we've got big right triangles here. K-E-T, yeah. So we can find, I want you to think about it this way. Here's one of those big triangles. Here is an altitude in that right triangle. This piece is 9, that piece is 4. Let's find this piece here. So we're talking about the small and the medium. So 9 is to x as x is to 4. So x squared equals 36, x equals 6. So that tells me that that's 6, which means that is 6. So IE is 12. Then it's asking us to find the perimeter of KITE. So we've got to find these pieces out here now. But you know what? We've got a whole bunch of right triangles now, and we know 2 of the sides. If that's a 9 and that's a 6, let's think about this. 9 and 6 are each divisible by 3. Is that a family? That's a 2, 3. Nope, not a family. Okay, Pythagorean theorem it then. So let's call this guy KE squared is equal to 9 squared plus 6 squared. Alrighty, so we've got 81 plus 36. So that's 117. Yeah? That's an awkward number. Okay, so the square root of 117, which means this is the square root of 117. Okay, we'll do the same thing over here. We've got IT squared equals 6 squared plus 4 squared. Alrighty, that's 36 plus 16, 52 is IT squared. So this is the square root of 52, and this is the square root of 52. All right, we can simplify these a little bit further if we use a little bit of our Algebra 1 skills. So 117, we can turn that into 3 square root 13. And 52, my clock is going off, 52 can be turned into 2 square root 13. Well, that's helpful because now we can combine like terms. We have square roots of 13. All right, so my perimeter around this whole thing, I've got 2 3 square roots 13, and I've got 2 square roots 13. So that's 6 square roots 13 and 4 square roots 13. So that gives me 10 square roots 13 for the perimeter. All right. I don't know if you can hear my kitty cat, but he's meowing at me for some reason. Sorry, Sparks. Do you want to come up and say hi? Want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. You want to come say hi to my students? They're doing math. See? Say hi. You want to say hi to my students? No? Okay.